Oh wow, I had no idea how cool these silicone rubber inserts were going to be until just now. I know, wow, I know these have been out for a while, and I have not. I want to say I tried using these before, and I didn't like them. But we got some more. I got some more of these in, and man, I just think now I'm putting these in all my tires because these things are rad. The other day, my sweetheart took her shafty crawler out, and we noticed that the tires were really, man, they were almost too soft. They were curling over, and inside these pin tires is just the foams that come with the tires. And you know, you would think it'd be nice and soft, get some extra grip, but no sidewall strength. And I think that's the main thing with these rubber inserts. You can get that extra sidewall support. And let me show you, man, these are cool. I just thought I had to share this. This is worth sharing because if you're like me and maybe you had them before and didn't like them, or maybe you're trying these for the first time, you got to get them. Now I'm putting these things in all my tires now because these things are just too cool. So this is the way. It's probably hard to see on the camera, on video, but it's almost too soft. There's no sidewall support. I don't know if you can see that, but see I can bend that down. But with this one here in my hand, has got the rubber inside of it, and it's a lot more. It's stiffer, and it adds weight too. It adds weight, so that's a bonus, and it's still soft when you squeeze it. Still fairly soft. But you got a lot more sidewall support, And I think that's the key because this tire was just, matter of fact, my sweetheart, she scratched her wheels on the rock because it just curled over. But now with the rubber, you can really feel that it's got a lot more sidewall support. And man, the other day when I tried putting these in the first time, the tire, I couldn't get a good seal. The bead lock the tire was just popping out. And I thought, well, that's not going to work. So I kind of gave up on these for a moment. Then my sweetheart and I were talking. I think it was mostly her idea, but she thought, well, let's make them to where they're not so fat. So it worked. I took the edge off, the outside edge off. These are kind of cool. I don't know what I'll use these for. And made them to where they're not so fat. Because these pin tires are pretty, they're thin. They're not real fat. But the rubbers are pretty thick. So I made these to where they're not as fat. I just took a blade and then just ran around here. Show you how easy this is to do too. If anyone runs into this, issue, I just put my blade in here and just cut around the edge here. I'll show you real quick. I'll just do one so you can see it. Cut it down to where it's not so fat. Because I couldn't get that tire to seal, like the bead lock, without the tire popping out. So what I'll do is, and now it's sitting in there nice, man. Is that the one? No, this is the one with the rubber. Man, that is just too cool. I just trimmed the edge. I think that's another nice thing about these silicone rubber inserts is you can do this. I mean, you can trim these things how you want. And I'm pretty sure the different colors, from what I can tell, are different hardness or softness, however you want to look at it. So I'm going to trim one side here so you can see. It's real easy to trim. Trim it down to where it's not so fat. You'll get a better seal with your bead locks. They're pretty close anyways. One more. Yep, just peel that. Oh, one more. Come around and do like that. That last one doesn't want to cut off, so I just trimmed it right off. Look at that. Yep, just trim that right down. That's nice. Just so it's not so fat. Man, these are so much better than the foams. I'm not using these anymore, and I've been using these things for as long as I can remember, just throwing them in there and go. This is the way to go. Man, so neat. I just thought I had to share that with you. Share that with everyone. Get yourself some of these because these things are awesome, and they're pretty inexpensive too, and it makes a huge difference. So at least it feels a lot better. Can't wait to try them. Yeah, good stuff. These are awesome. What a neat way to do it. All right, thanks for watching. Had to share. Keep RCing, and we'll see you on the next video. Good deal. Okay, I'm back. Let's see how long it takes to do one of these. Just out of curiosity. Let's get the wheel off. It's like a pit crew. Let's see how long it takes to do one of these wheels. Good stuff, guys. Let's see. Like I was saying earlier, man, these things are awesome. I'm loving them. Haven't tried them out on the trails or rocks yet, but they feel amazing. They really do feel good inside the tire. Way better than those foams. So get yourself some of these silicone rubber inserts. All right, let's get this out of here. Pop that out. Let's get this out of here. This is in real time. Don't want this in there anymore. We're going to do this. But before we do that, I'm using this blade here, extend it all the way out. And what we're going to do is trim the fat. We're literally trimming the fat. Trimming the fat. Come around here. Hopefully you can see that okay on the video. Being very careful not to cut yourself. These blades are really sharp. But you want to do a nice job. Trim the fat. These things aren't as fat. I don't know that you have to trim these every time. I doubt it. Not for a regular tire, but these are pin tires. They're a little thinner, not as wide. Let's see how long it takes to do this. In case you're at an event or a comp where they're selling some of these and you want to throw them in real quick, you can see how long it takes to do one. And then you can multiply that by 4. You're going to want these, man. I'm putting these in everything. There's that. All right, let's squeeze this, put this in here. I lost it. I got to start over. Kind of got away from you there a little bit. There we go. Once it gets away from you, it's hard to... Let's make sure it's in there the way it should be or needs to be. Feels good. Looks good. Let's get our brass ring in there. These do add some weight too, which is cool. Especially for a crawler. Add that extra weight in there for the... Keep your truck down, or crawler down on the rocks better. Let's see. Make sure this is seated down on there the way you want it to be, and it looks like it is. And flip it over, put this ring in here. All right, let's get that down in there. And takes longer trying to get a hold of these little screws in. All right, get them started, and then go back and tighten them up. Looking good. Not sure what my time is. We're going to find out. Get things lined up. There we go. I'm not getting them all the way tightened down, just a little bit. And then hopefully you can't hear the landscapers outside. They're not too loud. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll go across here, tighten these down. Crisscross, applesauce, there's that. These tighten down. And then we'll get them mounted back on the truck. My sweetheart's crawler, or Hellcat, and these wheels are real easy to work with, these bead locks. Almost done. Let's see, we'll make sure I cross over here, tighten these down. There's that. I think I got maybe, okay, that's it. Boom. Feels good, looks good. One last look at it, get back on the truck or crawler, and then boom, we are ready to rumble. We are ready to rumble, man. Oops, gotta get this lined up there a little bit. Come on, baby, get on there. Oh, no, that's hanging me up there, isn't it? That's number time. Get that on there. Boom. Tighten that down. See where we're at. Thanks for watching. Boom.